Hey everyone, it's Jason from EskimoTV.net, and today I'm going to be giving you my review of Lightyear. If you'd like to read my review, you can check out my written review at EskimoTV.net. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Lightyear is going to be releasing in theaters June 17th, and this movie has a completely different tone than any of the previous affiliated Toy Story franchise films. It is pleasantly unique. While the Toy Story movies take place in a reality where humans are unaware that toys are alive, Lightyear is a high-stakes sci-fi adventure revolving around Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear, who is voiced by Chris Evans. The Space Ranger's mission is to get off this hostile planet with his peers, but the objective proves to be immensely challenging. After many unsuccessful attempts, Buzz's life changes in ways you would not expect, and he must learn to rely on others in order to grow. The film opens explaining that Lightyear is a movie that Andy from the Toy Story films really enjoyed, and it mirrors a similar tone to that of Star Wars and the direct-to-video flick Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Michael Giacchino is a freak of nature when it comes to his musical scores. The score complements the thrills and dreads that otherwise wouldn't exist without the crescendos and galactic sounding music. There's an early montage that results in a very emotional scene, and the piano mixed with space hitting music had me almost shedding tears. Additionally, there's a sequence where Buzz is trying multiple times to accomplish an objective that keeps resulting in failure, and the score excellently communicates his determination and the defeat that he feels each time he does not accomplish his goal. The beats this film hits would not have been executed as eloquently without that score, so kudos to Michael Giacchino. The animation is incredibly wonderful. It would be a treat to see this picture and sound on an IMAX screen, and it's interesting to think that in Andy's world, this type of quality is what he saw back in 1995. Lightyear will be the first film since Onward that Pixar is putting into theaters, and I am hoping that it does well, as monetary support will show that we want more content like this in theaters as opposed to it going directly to streaming. The overall cinematography is nothing to be surprised from regarding a Pixar film, but it should certainly still be appreciated. Lightyear subverted my expectations regarding its theme. The film begins with what you think is going to be the overdone theme of be resilient, don't give up, and one day you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. But instead, the film takes a surprising turn and leans more towards you can't always get what you seek after, which is a harsh reality, and everyone makes mistakes. Forgive others and forgive yourself, and be content with what/who you have and where you are. So those are great themes to ponder, and it is always interesting to see any character, in this case Buzz, change because of the adventure that that character embarks on. It gives that story or that journey a meaningful purpose. LGBTQ plus supporting audiences will be happy to see more prominent representation of a lesbian character in a widely distributed film. Alicia Hawthorne, voiced by Uzo Aduba, excuse me if I pronounce that wrong, Uzo Aduba, is Buzz's best friend, and over the course of time gets in a significant relationship with another woman, and together they take care of their granddaughter Izzy, who's voiced by Kiki Palmer. And anyways, it made me smile to see the inclusion of this relationship, because growing up, the lack of representation in family films of LGBT characters, the lack of that reinforced the social norm that same-sex relationships were abnormal or taboo. However, the film is one of the first family-friendly animated films to showcase a same-sex relationship in a positive light and in such a forward manner. I also like the fact that the sexual orientation of this character was not portrayed as a struggle, and that the character was not seen as a social outcast due to her preference, because seeing a character go through conflict reinforces the current climate of our society, and ultimately, seeing a normal, no drama relationship exist without conflict is hopefully a glimpse of how society will evolve, the way it slowly has progressed regarding race. So, kudos to Pixar. It is perfectly fitting for this film, specifically because it's releasing during Pride Month. There's a few side quests that were mere filler, and while they do build the characters, they slightly slowed down the pacing and are not as compelling as the overarching mission that we began with. Nonetheless, the film is still an overall breezy 1 hour and 43 minutes, and the positive themes, score, and animation outweigh some of the disputable parts of the narrative. While the Toy Story films, I think, are far more fascinating, Lightyear has a completely different tone, and the aspects that are done well are to be appreciated in just a different way. I'm going to give Lightyear a B+. I hope you all enjoyed my review of Lightyear. If you did, smash that like button. You can also consider subscribing to the channel if you'd like to see more videos like this in your feed. I also do unboxings of home entertainment, music, and more. You can check out my website, EskimoTV.net, to see reviews from myself as well as other authors. Thank you all so much for checking this out. Once again, my name is Jason Escamilla from EskimoTV.net.